First, let's welcome Shelbourn Stevens, President of Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center. Shelbourn, what a pleasure to have you back on the show today.
Thanks, June. It's always great to be here with you.
It's always a lot of fun because we always have a lot to talk about.
We do.
And I know, as usual, there's a lot of stuff going on at Novant Health. We are always so busy. And the fall's coming up, and that's your busy time. So really today I wanted to talk about some of those events that are coming up. So let's start with the biggie, Oyster Festival.
It is a biggie. We're really excited every year around Oyster Festival, as long as the weather cooperates.
That's right. Now, I think the date's October 20th and 21st?
That's correct.
Yeah. So what has the Oyster Festival and Novant Health come up with for this year?
Well, we've been the presenting sponsor the last couple of years, and we're always excited about the event. It brings a lot of people here to Ocean Isle Beach and Brunswick County. And again, as I said, hopefully the weather will cooperate for us, but it's a fun event. There's all types of activities. Of course, there's oysters there and other food and venues. So we have a big presence there with our clinics being present, our volunteers.
You're kind of like the big sponsor, the premier sponsor of that event.
We are. So you'll see our aubergine signs everywhere on Ocean Isle Beach that weekend. But it's a great event for the whole family to come out. A lot of entertainment that's going on, and we're always excited to participate in that event each year.
Good. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about that later, but I wanted to tell you, Dr. Weston was on the show last month, and he was talking about a men's health forum. And it sounded so interesting. I think he's going to be one of the panelists. So tell me about that event. It sounds exciting.
We are excited about this Men's Health Forum. It's the first one we've ever done. And it's really, we wanted a way to have men get into a room and be comfortable asking those questions that they may not be comfortable around other folks, and just talk about men's health and aging and all those aches and pains we all deal with as we get older. So we're really excited about our panelists that's going to be there. So after
I know I see all your notes because there's a lot to talk about.
We have a lot going on, so I always come on here and talk, but this time I've got to have notes. So the Men's Health Forum is actually going to be Wednesday, September the 12th from 3 to 5 at Virginia Williamson Event Center there at Brunswick Community College. Our panelists will include Dr. Chad Weston, as you just mentioned. He's a family medicine provider for us in Shallotte. We'll also have Dr. Scott Itzkowitz, who's a brand new gastroenterologist
he's kind of new,
with us.
Isn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
He's very nice.
Dr. Philip Kahn will be there. He's our plastic surgeon, and he grew up here locally, so a lot of people know him. Then we'll have Dr. Steve Robbins, a urologist, and then also Dr. Andy Smith, who's one of our new general and vascular surgeons that'll be there. So we really want folks to come with their questions that they may not have asked their providers about any health issues that they have, and we really want it to be a general dialogue around men's health and really catering to folks. So we hope that people will come on out.
Yeah. You mentioned Dr. Robbins will be there from urology. And on our show today, we have their new nurse practitioner, Zach. Lovely man. And so I think that's a great practice, and he'll do well there. So I'm glad to see Dr. Robbins is going to be on that panel.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting event. So
and there'll be food, right?
There will be some food that we'll have there, some heavy hors d'oeuvres, so we hope we'll have a good turnout, and it's an event that we can continue each year.
Oh, that'd be great. And speaking of forums, I understand we're going to do the same thing for the women. We're going to have a women's health forum sometime in October?
We are. It's going to be October the 10th, again at Virginia Williamson from 3 to 5. Again, just like the men's health forum, we wanted a venue for women to come and have an all-female audience to be comfortable to ask those questions that you may not be comfortable asking. And hopefully we'll have a good turnout for that as well. We have a large panel for that one. So we have Dr. Nicholas Bodenheimer, who's one of our OBGYN physicians.
Awesome. He's been on our show many times.
He's great. We'll also have Dr. Philip Kahn back with plastic surgery.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then if you haven't met Dr. Lydia Labachetta, she is quite a character and a fun person to be around, and she'll be there. She's one of our urologists with Steve Robbins. And then Dr. Andy Smith will be back, the general and vascular surgeon, as I mentioned earlier. And then Richard Thompson, also one of the OBGYNs, will be there as well. And then Dr. Mark Tillotson, he's a general surgeon, but also focuses on breast surgery for females as well. So that'll be one of our topics that we'll discuss. So hopefully we'll have a good turnout, and we really want it to be a comfortable environment where you can ask those questions that you haven't been able to ask and really pick the brains of some excellent physicians that we have here in Brunswick County.
I think not only will they give a brief talk, but then they'll be available for private questions
Absolutely.
too. You can ask questions during the event, or just take them aside and ask them a more personal question that you don't want to say in front of a lot of people. So I think that's a great opportunity for any man or woman in this area who just not quite comfortable in the regular setting. So this might be great. How about food?
Food will be there too. We can't have an event without some food now.
Maybe chocolate, okay?
We'll work on that.
We all love chocolate, so that'll be great. And that's a great list of panelists.
It is. We're excited, and it'll just be good for the community to learn about the services that we offer. A lot of folks don't realize how many great services and great providers that we offer at Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center, so we're really excited about it.
Yeah. Well, how much will these forums cost? Is there an entrance fee or anything?
No, they're absolutely free. We just ask that people register ahead of time, and they can do that by calling 910-721-1460 and speak with Karen or Laura in administration, and we'll get their names. We just want a good head count so we have enough food. And chocolate to go around, but it's absolutely free, and we encourage everyone to come out.
Wow, that's great, and open to the public and free is even better.
That's correct.
So I know there's a lot more going on this fall, so tell me some more about those.
So I'm going to have to refer to my notes again because we have quite a list. So coming up on September the 1st, we have the New Hope Clinics Go Jump in the Lake. It's a great event that we've participated in for several years.
What a great cause.
It is, and that's a great clinic and service they provide.
It's wonderful.
And then also on September the 1st, we have the Cape Fear Pride. Last year was their first year, and that's in Wilmington, and they're coming back on September the 1st this year, so we're excited to be part of that.
Nice.
And we'll have a team there in downtown Wilmington with that. And then also for the New Hope Clinic, they have their 20th anniversary gala coming up.
Can't believe it's been 20 years.
It is, and it's exciting. That's going to be on October the 19th at 101 Stone Chimney. If people are interested, they can call and get tickets for that. But we'll have a presence there as well because they provide such a great service to the community.
Yeah, they depend on the hospitals to do so many things in terms of their imaging studies and lab work. Without the hospital's generosity in those two respects, they couldn't make it. They couldn't.
But it's a great community service there. And then continuing on down our list, on September the 8th, we have the Town of Leland's Founders Day. We've been a part of that for a number of years. It's a great community event.
That's a big event.
It is. They have a large turnout there.
I can't believe how many people show up for that.
It is big. And then on September the 22nd, we have Brunswick Electric's annual membership drive.
That thing's huge.
It is huge. It's overwhelming if you've never been. You need to get there early, though.
So what will the hospital be doing there? Like some screenings?
We usually do some screenings of blood pressures and those type things, and just have some information about our services.
Awesome.
But we're always excited to be there. And then there's a community expo again in Leland coming up on September the 29th, and that's where a lot of not-for-profits come and set up booths, and you can learn more about all the not-for-profits in the area.
Is that held at the... Do you know where that's held? Is it at the...
It was at the high school before. I'm not sure for this year.
We'll have to find that out so we can let our viewers know.
Absolutely.
That's a good event.
One of my favorite events coming up on September the 29th is the Intercultural Festival at Brunswick Community College.
That is such a cool event.
It is.
Mary Lou does such a great job at that.
She is very passionate about the program, and there's lots of cultures represented at the program. You can just come walk. It's like taking a tour through Epcot or going around the world. And I didn't realize the first time I went how many different cultures are represented here in Brunswick County. So it's very educational, and I would really encourage people to come out and take advantage of it. It's a great event with food that's there as well, but lots of information about different venues and cultures in the community.
It's kind of held there in the front area in front of O'Dell Williamson, right?
It is.
Yeah, that's
so again,
always a big event.
Hopefully weather cooperates with us.
Yeah, really.
And then also coming up on October the 27th, a big event for us is the Prescription Take Back, and that'll be held at the hospital. So if you have drawers full of those old meds and stuff, you want to get rid of them, mark October the 27th down on your calendar, and we'll have more information coming out with the specific times, and we'll have...
Do they take like everything?
They do. They'll take everything.
Needles?
They will take needles and stuff for those diabetics and everything, but the Sheriff's Department, we partner with them, and they're there to dispose of narcotics and stuff. So it's a great event. All you got to do is just pull up, follow the signs. We'll take your stuff from you and drive.
You have to get out of the car?
No.
It's a drive-through?
It is. You just pull right up and we'll take it for you.
That's kind of like the one they do at the Brunswick Beacon Health Expo when we have
Exactly.
that in February, except they have to get out of their car there. This can drive right up like McDonald's.
That's exactly right.
Well, it sounds like a really, really busy fall. I understand that the mobile mammography coach has been seen out in the community a lot. And is there a schedule? Can folks find out where that might be so, be convenient for them to just show up to have a mammography?
Absolutely. We take the coach to a lot of places throughout the county.
Yeah.
And we do have a schedule that we have out there, but folks can just call our radiology scheduling department to find out when it's coming near you. And that number is 910-721-1485. And they can get all the information that they need there.
I understand that the Novant Health Surgical Associates is expanding. Is that correct?
They are. They have their timeshare throughout the county in Leland and Southern Brunswick, and then we're also in Southport. So we're going to be expanding their presence in the Southport community to support Dozier Hospital. Dr. Andy Smith and Dr. Richard Scallion primarily will be seeing patients there and doing surgeries at Dozier's for those patients who live in that community and want their surgery at Dozier Hospital. Dozier's been there for a long time and provides a great service to that community, and it's our way of helping to support them and provide them with some great general surgeons there in that community.
Wow, that's great. I love to hear about more collaboration between the two facilities, and that's a perfect way to start. So kudos to you for making that happen.
Absolutely.
And the surgeons, that's fabulous. And they're two of my favorites. They're such nice fellows. So anyway, I do want, before we close, I want to take this time to thank you so much for coming back on the show. You're one of our favorite guests. But more importantly, I just want to say thank you for everything you do to support our community and the folks who live here in Brunswick County. So come back and see us.
I will do that, Jean.
All right,
anytime.
we'll see you soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you.